All right, good morning, everybody. We'll again continue the chapter Glimpses of India, part 3. First part we have already done, that was Baker from Goa. Yes, and second part was about Kurg. What happened in the story Baker from Goa? The story told about a baker who used to come in the streets, how the people who used to react, how the kids used to behave, what was the description, and what kind of clothes they wore, what kind of emotional attachment the author had with the baker. The story was all about that. All right. Second part of the chapter concluded about Kurg. Kurg is defined as God's destination. What it means? It means that it is one of the most beautiful cities of India. It is very adventurous city. Why? Because many things you people can do there, like river rafting, climbing, horse riding, elephants are there, n number of things are there. All right. Now, third part of the story, Tea from Assam. Pranjol, a youngster from Assam, is Rajveer's classmate at school in Delhi. Okay, so the story starts from Pranjul, who is a youngster from Assam, who lives in Assam and is classmate of Rajveer, and they study in a school which is situated in Delhi. Alright. Pranjul's father is the manager of a tea garden in Upper Assam, and Pranjul has invited Rajveer to visit his home during the summer vacation. Okay, so both are friends, and Pranjul's father is a manager where in the tea garden. And Pranjul has said or invited Rajveer to come and stay with him in Assam during the summer vacations. We all know children, summer vacations are a long gap of holidays, so one can plan going from one city to another city. Alright? Chai garam, garam chai. A vendor called out in a high-pitched voice. We all know children, when we board the train, the railway station, what kind of noises are there. We all have heard about this loud sound. Okay? He came up to their window and asked, "Chai, saab?" "Give us 2 cups," Pranjal said. They sipped the steaming hot liquid. Almost everyone in their compartment was drinking tea too. Okay, so this, of course, when we have seen when a tea wala bhaiya comes, obviously everyone drinks in the compartment. Okay, because tea is something you cannot avoid. All your frustration, you can say, or all your tiredness goes away with 1 cup of tea. Okay, so they sipped their cups, and everyone other who was sitting with them, near them, in front of them, beside them, everybody was having tea. Do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world? Rajveer said. So what Rajveer told, that around 80 crore cups of tea are being drunk by people. So many people love tea. It is very important and basic necessity of many of the people. They wake up and they want tea. Alright? Phew, explained Pranjul. Tea really is very popular. Yeah, true, it is. The train pulled out of the station. Pranjul buried his nose in his detective book again. Okay, Pranjul buried his nose as in he started reading the book concentratedly. Rajveer too was an ardent fan. Ardent means very, what ardent as in very wise fan, or very sticked to that thing. Okay, of detective stories. But at the moment he was keener on looking at the beautiful scenery. Keener means more interested, more enthusiastic regarding the beautiful scenery. It was green everywhere. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. Okay, children, when we are sitting on the train, the view that is coming is really very beautiful. Grasses are there around in acres of land. Far and far we can see just the grass. blowing, the wind is blowing, the whole atmosphere, whole surroundings look so beautiful with that scenery. Then the soft green paddy fields gave way to tea bushes. Paddy means muddy. It was a magnificent view. Magnificent means very beautiful, very extraordinary view. Against the backdrop of densely wooded hills, dense means very many woods are there, many hills were woody hills were there, many trees were there. Hills, a sea of tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. You cannot imagine till your eyesight is going till there one could see those woods, those tall trees, those greeneries. Dwarfing the tiny tea plants, dwarfing means small, very little, were tall, sturdy shade leaves, trees, and amidst means among the orderly rows of bushes busily moved doll-like figures. Okay, they moved, they swayed, the plants, the trees, they swayed like dancing dolls. The figures were like that, the bushes, the grasses, they were all moving in the way of the wind, and it was looking very, very beautiful. You people can imagine, children, the scene might have looked so nice. And we have really seen that view because every one of us has sat down on a train and has witnessed the scenery and the outside scenario. Let's read further. In the distance was an ugly building with smoke blowing out of tall chimneys. There was an industry, ugly building as in an industry who was emitting, who was taking out the smoke, the pollution, and it destroyed the whole environment, whole scene. Everything became black. Hey, tea garden! Rajveer cried excitedly. Excitedly means very happily. Wow, see that? Kids often do that now. Pranjal, who had been born and brought up on a plantation, didn't share Rajveer's excitement. Pranjal was already living in Assam, and Assam is very, very popular for tree plantations. Okay, so for Pranjal it was very normal. Normal as in he saw this every day in his day-to-day life, because since birth he has been seeing all this. So for him that was not much exciting. Oh, this is the tree country now. Assam has the largest concentration of plantations in the world. Okay, it has lots and lots of plantations. You will see enough gardens to last you a lifetime. Okay, there are lots and lots of plants, huge plantations are there. I have been reading as much as I could about tea. So we can see that Rajveer is very much interested in tea plantations. He has that focus on that. Okay, he is interested and inquisitive to know about the details. I have been reading as much as I know could about tea. No one really knows who discovered tea, but there are many legends. What legends? Well, there's the one about the Chinese emperor who always boiled water before drinking it. Now as a small child, is thinking that who was that person who actually invented tea? Okay? And people loved it, and it became so important in their daily lives. So who was the first one who did this experiment, and then later on people loved it? Alright, so he told that I have heard about a Chinese emperor who always boiled the water before drinking. One day, a few leaves of the twigs burning under a pot in the water give it a delicious flavor. So while he was boiling, he put some twigs. Twigs means very small plants. As we put little bit tulsi in our tea, same way little twig, little branch, small minute plant, and it gave a very nice smell, a very delicious yummy flavor. It is said that they were tea leaves. Tea is made out of plant, tea is made from leaf. Tell me another, scoffed Pranjali said. Tell me another. We have an Indian legend too. Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist exorcist cut off his lid because he felt sleepy during meditations. In Bodhidharma, in Buddhist, he's saying one of the leaders, he had cut his eyelashes. Why? Because while meditating, what do you mean by meditation, children? Closing your eyes, relaxing yourself, and thinking about God. Meditation. So he said he cut his eyelids. Eyelids means palke. Why? Because he said that when he closes his eyes, he feels sleepy. 10 tea plants went put in hot water and drunk banished sleep. Banished means eliminated. You could not sleep after drinking tea. Okay? Tree was first drunk in China, Rajveer added, as far back as to 2700 BC. BC as in before Christ. So this drinking of tree, children, is a very, very ancient habit of the people that is continuing till date and has become this tea drinking, children, has become a very important and integral part of our lives. In fact, words such as tea, chai and chini are from Chinese. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century and was drunk more as medicine than an beverage. Beverage means drinking thing, like cold drinks, tea, coffee, these are beverages. So they said that tree holded a medicinal value. People used to get cure. People used to feel relaxed. All their tensions, tiredness used to go just by sipping a cup of tea, by drinking tea. The train clattered means made that sound, cut, into the Marani junction. The boys collected their luggage and pushed their way to the crowded platform. We can see, children, when we get down off the train, it is very crowded. Okay, people are running here and there. Lots of haywire, lots of havoc, lots of buzz is there during that time. So same situation they are telling. Pranjul's parents were waiting for them. Soon they were driving towards Dekhiabari, the tree garden managed by Pranjul's father. Okay, Pranjul's father was waiting for whom? From Rajveer and for Pranjul. Okay, so first they had decided that they will go to the tea garden who's being managed by his father. An hour later, the car veered sharply off the main road. They crossed a cattle bridge, alright, and entered Dekhiabari Tea Estate. On both sides of the gravel road were acre upon acre of tea bushes, all neatly pruned. Pruned means cut down, all neatly trimmed to the same height. It was so beautiful. Acres and such huge land were of tea bushes. Groups of tea pluckers, you might have seen, children, they hold a basket behind their back and they pluck the leaves of the trees of the teas. We see in ads in movies. With bamboo baskets, as I told you, on their backs, wearing plastic aprons, were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. Pranjal's father slowed down to allow a tractor pulling a trailer load of tea leaves to pass. Okay, he was moving aside and allowing the tractor to come in. This is the second flush or sprouting period. Okay, the tea grows on the plants, then it is being plucked from the leaves. So they are telling that it is the second round, the second flush. This second season is here. Isn't it, Mr. Barua? Rajveer asked. It lasts from May to July and yields the best tea. Yields matlab grows. Okay, this is the period from May to March where tree grows very nicely and properly. You seem to have done your homework before coming, Pranjal's father said in surprise. Pranjal's father was impressed that yes, he knows, Rajveer knows so much about tea and tea plantations. Yes, Mr. Barua, Rajveer admitted, but I hope to learn much more while I am here. Okay, so it was a very sweet and short story, children, about tea plantations, about two boys. One is very excited to go to Assam where actual tea plantations happen, how beautiful it looked, how people managed it. Alright, so go through it and do tell me if you have any queries or problems. And then again, children, once more, Do give your time and read the chapter from the beginning till the end. Okay.